Today we'll be shaving with K Shaves Worx, the Didge. And what this stuff has in it is stearic acid, water, coconut oil, potassium hydrate, sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, castor oil, kokum, shea butters, fragrance, menthol, sodium lactate, and glycerin. And the last time I used this, I used a DE. So I wanted to try it with a straight, which I'm going to be using my Ralf Aust, which is about a couple years old, made in Germany, round tip. It's a pretty good shaver. Afterwards, going to be throwing on the veg. And if you didn't know, this week is my vacation, so we'll get more into that here in just a minute. Let's see. Go ahead and open it up. I like this little sample they send. It's not so small that you actually cannot load a brush. You can load a brush in this. I'll be using my Semogue 1305. I usually shake it out, and that's it, but I wrung it out today. Just gonna load it up. Maybe just a little bit extra, just to get but if you want to on these samples, you can also scoop it out with your finger or a knife or anything else, and put it in your lather bowl or just any bowl, mug. Most of them, that's what I do when they come in the really small containers. I think I'm going to order me a brush this week, a Semogue 810. Been looking at different ones. I've been using this 1305 for a while, and been thinking about getting one to go in the lineup. And I have the Italian barber one, but I think I'm wanting something a little bit different. Let me wet my face. I wanted to use this because just the other day I used Proraso Green. I want to do kind of a comparison. This is just to me, but I get more menthol from this, which is not a bad thing. I smell more menthol than eucalyptus, like the green. The green has more of a green scent to me, but this has a green scent behind the menthol. This would be a soap I'd grab if I just wanted a menthol. Good feel to it. I thought about putting a sage rub or something like that, but I just wanted something light. That's why I picked the veg. Let's see. Right off the bat, I really do like the feel of K Shave Worx soaps. It's got a good light buttery feel. Alright, now with Proraso, this would be dry for me, and I've got slickness, pretty good slickness. So that's what I was gathering the last time I used it. It does perform better. Great slickness and cushion. This is I think I remember the first time I used this, me saying that I'd like to get something without menthol to see how the performance actually is. And I got the cure for a bellyache, and also butternut, or something. It's honey and almonds, bitters, and it's a fabulous soap. I'm probably going to be purchasing that one and the Didge. The cure for the bellyache is coconut and lime. It's interesting if you like, you know, drinks. I don't know the different fruit drinks, but it's pretty good. Let's see. I didn't think what pass I was on. Really good slickness on this soap. I tell you, the two main companies that really surprised me of artisan soaps this year is a Chisel Face, and this I mean, great performers. See, with Proraso right now, I'd have to put more on or water. Great first pass. Really good cooling sensation, cool feel. I think I'm gonna clean my brushes this week. So this week I'm on vacation, so this is probably going to be my last straight shave of the week. unless I get a hankering. Been really big into straight edge razors, so I think for the rest of the week I'm going to be using straight edge, single edge razors, not straight edge. I don't have a lot of single edge, but got rid of a bunch of them. Kept the ones I liked. I did about everything on my right hand. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I got a few single edges coming in. VCO1 Valley Auto Strop and a VCO4, a closed cone Valley Auto Strop. Pretty excited about getting them. So we're going to see what happens. I'm going to add a little water. Now this is for third pass. I would shave with this. It's not too thin for me, but let's just see what happens. I like to always test and see if a lather will grow. Something good to know. So, really didn't grow. I believe I got enough single edges to go all week. Yeah, I think it's about time to wash my brush. See how thin my lather was the whole time? My Joe Romanoff slide. Maybe he'll hear that. Works beautifully. If you don't watch Joe Romanoff, I believe I'm pronouncing that right. You need to. He's got really good stuff. He has a lot of products, like brushes and stuff. If you're interested in trying to find one, you can look on his, and he's got a bunch of stuff. He's got this short stroke, and he'll do his whole face with it. This little short stroke on every pass. You probably can't tell it. I'm actually not going straight up. I'm going to just an angle to slice the hairs. With that just a little bit. face. So, for those of y'all who take the time to watch most of my videos, I'll show you what I do when I say I'm going to go wash my face. I use lukewarm water and I wash my brush out. And I'll throw some cold water on it. Which today, this one's going to get a shampoo. I'll sling it out in the shower. Then wipe it off. Then comb it. What this is a Kent comb. You can get it off Amazon. It's got coarse on one side and fine on the other one. Coarse, fine's for my mustache. The coarse is for my my badger and boar brushes. And my wife's horsehair. And I usually like to do all this before I get aftershave on my hand, because I don't like to wash my aftershave off. All I'm doing is I got toilet paper, wiping my blade off. You don't want any moisture on these blades. Most all of them are carbon, and they will rust or get water spots. That's why you see a lot of my old razors have those little spots. Hold the blade up when you do this. And Joe Romanoff, he had a good video not too long ago on the right process to do this. I do one more step than he does. So I've got my webbing on my, this is the leather side, this is the webbing side. On the back of it is my chrome oxide, CROX. So what I do is just take the webbing side and go over about 10 laps. And what that does is ensure that the actual edge on the blade has no moisture in it. And I wipe it off with cotton and set it backwards on my stand down here. And then I keep a rag up here, and every once in a while you'll see this. This is what I soak my brush in, and then I dip it in up here. So I go ahead and wipe that off. I wipe my sink down with the same brush, the same hand towel. And then usually about right here, I start the video over. Or not over. I don't edit this part out. Put my Proraso blue on. Y'all don't know, I got a little bit of psoriasis. It's where my skin overproduces oil, so it's not actually dry skin. And this aloe in here really helps it. My skin gets flaky all up through here. And it has a reaction when my face turns red. And then the veg. I need to decant this into a glass jar, but I have not found one yet. I'm looking. Got a great just alcohol feel to it. I like to throw it in my hair and everywhere. So that's it. I've got these are the two side by side. This one has a more green scent. If you just want the eucalyptus scent, you know, this is a good one with a very, very light menthol feel to me. Now, if you want a menthol kick with some green behind it, and I'm saying green, eucalyptus is just really just a green scent to me. This is the way to go. The performance-wise, it just outdoes Proraso to me. I did mention in a different video that Proraso is one of them that you just might have to use for a while and learn it yourself, just like Mitchell's Wool Fat or any other, you know, soap that works for others. You know, one time might not be enough. It might take a few different things. This one works straight for me right off the bat. Slickness is great. Performance is great. I would highly recommend any of Worx soaps. Good stuff. Well, thank y'all for watching. I'm going to go and enjoy the rest of my day. And I guess I'll see y'all either tomorrow or the next day. And we'll start in on some SC shaves for the rest of the week.